Shalom, shalom. All right, this is Brother Now with Great Millstone, El Paso, Borderline Saints. And welcome to another video. And now, as always, before I get started, I want to give all honor and all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. All right, and we're going to go ahead on and also, before we get started, going to give honor to the elder apostles too. Okay, they don't want to leave you guys out and of Great Millstone. All right, so we're going to give double honors to the head apostles and elder bishops as well. All right, and then we also want to encourage the hopeful elect. All of you that are of the hopeful elect, all right, peace, safety, and blessings to you as well. Keep the faith, keep preaching, keep teaching, keep acknowledging the Lord, all right, keep doing that, all right, whether those that's listening to you here forbear. Now, I'm going to tell you something. We're living in 2025 and the end of the world, and a lot of people are going to forbear what the Lord is doing, okay? Just like they did during the time when Noah was living, they pretty much thought he was out of his mind because he stood out there for 150 years preaching, and they pretty much just kept on going about their business. And they heard what he was saying. They clearly heard what he was saying, but they didn't acknowledge it, you see. And they just kept doing what they're doing, and the Lord put them down, all right? See, same thing when Yahweh Shai came into the earth. They didn't acknowledge that he was the Savior. You see, it was Israelites that didn't acknowledge him. And it was Israelites that commanded that he be put to death. So if you're carrying this holy word and you're doing it the way the Lord tells you to do it, you can pretty much look forward to people not acknowledging you. You know, they're going to try to break your influence, all right? Because that's what the devil does. See, that white man's a snake. Yeah, you best believe that. See, because the Lord said that's what he is. He said he's the devil, and you can best believe the Lord knows his own creation. All right, and that's the reason why he's spreading this Christianity, and those of you who are teaching that, he's blessing you. You see, he's going to bless you for teaching that because he knows that you're serving a false God. He knows that you can't mix holiness and righteousness with paganism. See, God, he's not with that. The Lord we serve is the God of Israel. All right, and he's a holy and a righteous God. All right, he's not dealing with devils and wicked people and sinners and people that's following you and trying to prosper or come up to your expectations. The Lord's not trying to come up to your expectations. He doesn't care anything about you, what you're doing, no matter how rich you are. You see, because you think, oh, I'm proud. You think you're prideful and you got this and you got. The Lord don't care nothing about that. The Lord owns everything. Are you people really that stupid? I'm going to be quiet and let you think about that. Are you really that freaking ignorant? Think about it. All right. Now, the Lord is really angry at the false prophets. That's who he's really, really angry at. And some of you have good intentions, but you're not really following the prophecy. I know that some of you have really, really good intentions. I know that you do. Some of you live in a pretty strict life, almost close to what you should be living, but the devil is deceiving you because you're not following the prophecy. You're not watching what the Lord is telling you, especially scriptures like Zechariah 8 and 9. Let's go over there and look at that real quick. See, you're not watching the prophecy, and you're not really watching Daniel 7 and 7 either. and most of Revelations. There's a lot of things you're not watching. Isaiah, many of these great prophets, Amos, Habakkuk, they all are very, very, very powerful prophets. And you're really not paying attention, you see. So Zephaniah is what I was talking about. Zephaniah 3, 8, and 9. You're not watching that prophecy. You see, because you're too caught up in yourselves. You're not really paying attention to what's happening in the Bible, in the Holy Scriptures. And you're not studying. You see, you're going off what mom and dad and grandmama and granddaddy and all that said. But see, mom and dad and granddaddy and all of them were up under slavery. You see, so they were cut short of what they could do. You live in the end of the world. You see, they couldn't bring out everything that was written in the Holy Scriptures. They couldn't even preach that about the Romans back then, that they took out all these books out of the Holy Scriptures and left out about the United States being called Azareth. They left all that out. You see, because they were up under the hand of the devil, the Roman Catholic Church. They put Yahushua to death. You see, you guys aren't paying attention. All right. You're not paying attention to the prophecy. When Yahushua came into the earth, you didn't pay, the same people, the Israelites, didn't pay him no attention. Nor did the Pharisees and the Sadducees. They were supposed to be the ministers of the Lord, just like you are. You see? You just like them. Because you're not paying attention to this prophecy. All right. Now, listen, we're going to go over here to Ezekiel. And I'm going to start at the 22nd verse. And the Lord has led me to the 22 and 23. So I'm going to start there. And we'll see what the Lord has to say. Okay. So I'm going to stay in this book. You can do what you want to do. But I'm going to stay in this book. All right. And it says in Ezekiel 22 and 23, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto her, Thou art the land that is not cleansed nor rained upon in the day of indignation. See, you guys not watching this because the Lord is angry at the United States of America, and especially you false prophets, because you're leading his sheep astray. And he's angry at you. And he's going to put some of you to death this year. All right? Don't say I didn't prophesy it to you. I'm telling you. All right? And then it says, there is a conspiracy of her prophets in the midst thereof, like a roaring lion, ravening the prey. They have devoured souls. They have taken the treasure and precious things. They have made her many widows in the midst thereof. Her priests have violated my law. So you don't even keep the Sabbath. See? Because you know what this devil told you? Oh, you don't have to keep any of the things that the law says. Yahushua covered you on that. You don't have to do that anymore because you listen to Satan. Yahushua, the Son of God, covered you on not having to do the perform the sacrifices of animals. The Lord didn't tell you to go and start serving this devil and doing all his pagan holidays. Go and sit up under a 501c. The Lord didn't tell you to do all that. Go and eat pork when your body is supposed to be the sacrifice, the living place for the Lord to live. You think he wants to be in there with pigs and all that trash you're eating? You don't even pay attention to your diet. And then it says, her priests have violated my law and have profaned my holy thing. They have put no difference between the holy and the profane. That's you to the that's you Christians to the T. Lying and telling people, oh, the Lord love everyone. No. Stop lying. Because this devil have you preaching that. Esau, this white man, I'm going to call you out. Because he wants to be accepted while he do all this wickedness in the earth. Murdering folks. Sitting up in the White House lying all day. When the Lord already told you that a liar is brother to a murderer. One is lying and the other one murdering. Look at the people in the White House, what they've been doing over the last 12 years. All right. And then it says, neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean, and have hid their eyes from my Sabbaths, and I am profane among them. You know, you sticking your Christmas trees up there when the Lord told you not to do that. Committing idolatry with this devil. You guys are wicked as hell, man. And you think the Lord's not going to pay you for that. You snakes. That's the reason why Yahweh, you making merchandise. That's the reason why Yahweh Shah turned over the silver and gold that was in the temple. Because he knew that those devils were making merchandise of the people. Her princes in the midst thereof are like wolves. Who we talking about? We talking about the folks in the White House. Ravening the prey to shed blood and to destroy souls to get this honest gain. You see? Because you're all about your money. You devils in the White House and in the Republican Party and the Democratic Party, the Lord's going to pay you for that wickedness you're doing. And her prophets have dubbed them with untempered mortar, seeing vanity and divining lies unto him, saying, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, when the Lord have not spoken. You see? You got these false prophets telling you that, oh, the Lord's going to bless you, going to put some money in the table. You know, and I dream this and I dream that. You shouldn't be out here preaching you what your dreams are. You should be teaching this prophecy. And then it says, the people of the land have used oppression. So how many of you sitting up there in the Roman Catholic Church oppressing people? Talking about you're serving the Lord. How many of you go to work every day and oppress someone? How many of you are in the White House are oppressing people? Both Republican and Democratic committees. And all of you devils. And exercise robbery and have vexed the poor and needy. So what did you do just this year? How did you change the laws to vex the poor and the needy? But you can send billions of dollars over there talking about you're going to rebuild Palestine and put up millions of folks out of their homes and just outright murder folks. When those people haven't done nothing to you, they just want to be left alone. And you can keep mistreating them. That's the reason why they fight. Because you're a devil. All you devils in Israel, all you white folks and Europeans and NATO and those of you over there helping these devils not doing anything about it. You, China, Russia, all of you. You're not saying anything. Saudi Arabia, Africa, you don't say anything. Because you're under the influence of this devil. You want to be involved with that. To you, it's all about the money. You people are ignorant as hell. They have oppressed the stranger wrongfully. That sounds about right, what's happening over in Palestine. Those people weren't bothering you like that. They attack you and fighting you because you keep mistreating them, treating those people. Because you're a snake. You're wicked. And I sought for a man among them that should make up the hedge and stand in the gap before me for the land, that I should not destroy it, but I found none. The Lord said I couldn't even find a man to speak to these devils because they were up under the influence of these devils. You're scared of this devil. You're scared of death. Therefore have I poured out my indignation upon them. I have consumed them with the fire of my wrath. Their own way have I recompensed unto their heads, saith the Lord. You see? So the Lord sent a fire up there in Los Angeles because he's recompensing on you wicked snakes in the U.S., the riches of you. The Lord know you're a devil. You think the Lord don't know that? The Lord know y'all rich white folks. You had them people sitting out there in tents for years. You never did anything to help all those people that were sitting downtown in those tents for years. But now everybody's supposed to run to your rescue. You wicked bunch of snakes in Los Angeles and all over the United States of America, having respective persons. The Lord knows your secret is to destroy the poor. You know you're a devil. All right, I'm going to stop this lesson here. And prayerfully, those of you that are out there preaching on the streets, on the highways and byways and in the hedges, that you be on fire for the Lord. Okay? The Lord needs you to speak up. Call these devils out for what they are. Okay? The Lord needs to have at least one man that don't have no fear of this devil. You had to have one. All right. I'm not telling you not to follow leadership, but you need to speak up. All right. We're going to end it there. That's where the Lord took me. And I said what the Lord told me to say. We're going to stop it there. All right. We're going to give our honor and our praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Quadash. All right. We're going to end this lesson there. And hopefully this lesson was beneficial to the hopefully elect, 144,000 holy men of Israel. Okay, I don't want to be hearing about you not being holy. Avoid the very appearance of evil, guys. All right? All right, you all be blessed. Shalom.